Perhaps you just purchased your first horse or have decided to learn to ride on someone else's horse. One of the first things new riders purchase, after proper attire like a helmet and boots, is a new saddle for their horse. However, there's a lot to consider when choosing the perfect horseback riding saddle. Here's a few pointers to get you going in the right direction and ultimately lead you to the ideal saddle for you and your horse. The first question you can ask yourself is, what kind of riding do I plan to do? Most riders have an idea when they purchase a horse or decide to take up the pastime. A Western saddle or an English saddle will accommodate most trail and pleasure riding, but there's more to the story. If you also want to take part in other styles of riding like show jumping or dressage, barrel riding or roping, you will need to consider this when buying your initial horseback riding saddle. The biggest difference between the two is that an English saddle decreases the contact between horse and rider. Western saddles put more space between the two bodies. If you don't already have a preference or bias, the various other horseback activities that intrigue you should weigh in heavy on your choice. Choose a Western saddle if you'd like to learn roping, which is a great way to build upper body strength. A roping saddle is larger and has an appropriate saddle horn for the sport. Other Western horseback riding saddle styles include cutting, reining, and barrel racing. If you're not sure what kind of additional activities you will be interested in, a ranch saddle is a good all-around Western saddle to suit your purposes. If you've set your sights on jumping, a shallow-seated jumping saddle is designed to provide maximum comfort for this sport. In contrast, dressage riders will require an English horseback riding saddle that has a deeper seat and longer stirrups. Cross-country riders are better suited to a saddle that falls somewhere in between these two. Many riders try out various saddle setups before they find which is most comfortable for them. You will likely purchase more than one saddle once you develop as a rider. Thus, start with a saddle that covers the basics of your main objective. When purchasing any horseback riding gear, do research, read reviews and select your saddle with care. Your rump and your horse will thank you.